My name is Rob Cronin. I'm an assistant professor in the departments of biomedical informatics, internal medicine, and pediatrics. In this talk, I will describe finding the sweet spots where information and technologies can be used to help individuals with their health care. I like to start with the end in mind. The overarching goal of my research is to get valuable information to everyday people, providers, and the healthcare system through the use of information technologies. I envision a world where a person can use their technologies, like computers, smartphones, and devices like smartwatches, to generate and obtain information to make decisions that will help them take better care of themselves. These technologies will also allow people to send information to providers in the healthcare system in a portal, and then communication can occur back and forth in that portal, where the person, their healthcare providers, and the healthcare system can decide what is most important in taking care of that person. And finally, these technologies will get information to researchers that will help discover better ways to take care of people based on their genes, environment, behavior, and lifestyle that has been described previously as precision medicine. Right now, I will present 3 people and discuss what I'm working on to use technologies to help improve their health. First, let's discuss individuals with sickle cell disease and wanting to use technologies to help them manage their condition. Jessica is a 25-year-old with sickle cell disease who has had occasional pain episodes. However, this has been improved significantly while being on a medication called hydroxyurea. Sickle cell disease is a condition affecting over 100,000 Americans that causes a person's red blood cells to stick together and can result in painful episodes, serious infections, and strokes. Certain medications like hydroxyurea can decrease the number of pain episodes. Individuals with sickle cell disease also have a pain action plan that can help them manage their pain at home with certain medications, thereby avoiding ER visits or emergency room visits. Recently, Jessica moved to a new city, and with her new job, she's forgetting to take her medications and does not remember her pain action plan. So she just came to the emergency room for a pain episode. Wouldn't it be useful to use technologies to help people with medical reminders that provide important information to them at the right time? In this case, using a medication reminder so Jessica doesn't forget to take her medications. I have been actively working with the sickle cell population to create, modify, and understand technologies that could help with their care. Next, we will look at how we could use data to understand biological, environmental, and behavioral influences on chronic conditions with the idea of being able to intervene with more precise medicine. Let's discuss Bob, a 45-year-old male with hypertension and diabetes who just had a heart attack. This is a man who has a lot of data about him, and they are important for different reasons. He has data about his genes, as his genotype may make him resistant to a medication called Plavix, which thins the blood. And therefore, this gene will not allow Plavix to prevent future heart attacks. He has phenotypes, including his hypertension and diabetes, that make him more likely to have other issues, including strokes. He has medications that may affect his health and well-being. His labs may also be a barometer of how his conditions are doing. He could also generate data through glucometers and blood pressure machines that may warrant interventions to improve his health. Besides all these data described, he also has other data about him, including social and behavioral determinants of health. He has his social support network that could help or hinder him taking care of his conditions. His health literacy may make it difficult for him to understand the gravity of his health conditions or how to take care of them. His environment and finances may make it difficult to make healthy choices. And finally, he may have certain information needs that he has to resolve or answer to be able to take care of his conditions. Now, Bob is one of many, yet he is his own person. Now, if we can get data on many people who are similar to Bob, maybe we could better determine what information will be important for Bob to take care of his health. This is part of the Precision Medicine Initiative. I've been working on instruments that will allow us to capture these data so the information from these data can be used to more precisely treat Bob. Finally, let's discuss Marcia, a 65-year-old person with multiple chronic medical conditions who is highly engaged and wants to be able to communicate what is important to her healthcare providers. And her healthcare providers want to communicate what they believe is important for Marcia back to Marcia. Many hospitals have patient portals, but their full potential is not realized. Part of my work is to develop ways to present information to both the patient and provider and find that sweet spot of what is important to both of them to help Marcia's healthcare. One might imagine a portal where people can put their information and healthcare providers can put their information so Marcia and her providers can work with each other in order to improve Marcia's health. Let's sum up by going back into the world of the future. This world is a place where a person can use their technologies, such as computers, smartphones, and devices like smartwatches, and obtain information to make decisions that will help them take better care of themselves. These technologies will also allow people to send information to providers and the healthcare system in a portal where the person, their healthcare providers, and the healthcare system can communicate about what is most important in taking care of that person. And finally, these technologies will get information to researchers that will help discover better ways to take care of people based on their genes, environment, behavior, and lifestyle. That is just a glimpse into some of the research areas that I'm interested in and the world I would like to help create. Please feel free to contact me to talk more about what we can do to help improve healthcare through technologies. Thank you very much.